Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly Tarotscopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading.
Aries.
Hi Aries. Thank you for joining me for your free November 2014 Tarotscope mini astrology reading in animal totems. Okay, let's have a look at what's in store for Aries. Oh, this wants to pop out here. Okay, what else we got going on? Well, stubbornness is what we're talking about here. Stubbornness and bullheadedness. That's definitely what's being shown here. Then the first row. And we've got justice and some other good stuff showing up here. Victory. Victory! Okay, let's have a look here. Well, you know, we've got these two cards together, and sometimes with strength in there too. This is somebody who's domineering, controlling, wants things their way. I'm the boss and you're not, and it's going to be my way or the highway. Five of Swords, I'm very stubborn. I'm not going to give an inch. And then Strength card is there. Strength card is a key card on a lot of levels. Notice that even though the card's name is Strength, she's not, the woman on the card is not establishing her strength through brute strength or through force, being forceful like this. Like Aries can be, Ram, you know, Aries the Ram. But rather through patience, love and understanding. You know, she soothes the savage beast through peaceful, her peaceful way. Not by being forceful or using a whip or anything. She's tickling him under his chin and he's putty in her hands, okay? So that's the way to handle difficult people and difficult situations that you may be facing. Kill them with kindness, okay? The other thing about this Emperor, Hermit in reverse. Hermit is wise counsel and seeking inner wisdom. So in reverse too, it's like this is somebody that just isn't going to listen to reason. And you can argue all day long, and that's not going to do any good. You have to take a different approach here. There's a lot of, it's kind of a choice that you can make. There's a lot of frustration if you try to just bully your way through it or fight the good fight. It's just draining your energy. All this stuff is like about draining my energy. Nine of Swords, I'm drained, I'm tired, I'm frustrated, I'm crying, I'm upset. Ten of Swords. You know, Ten of Swords is in reverse, so yeah, maybe it's not quite as intense, but it's, you know, it's still not a great card at all. You know, it's, upright, it's like, you know, totally defeated. This is defeated, but a lot of times I'll say, but maybe you just kind of saw it coming. It's not as horrible because you kind of saw it coming, or you know, it's not a shock. You know, it's like, you know, you got to let go of something. Fighting to hang on to it and all this stuff is not going to get you what you want to be. This is Eight of Cups is here. Eight of Cups is a card of moving on, getting past things, and it's something you may have put a lot of effort into. That's why it's hard to leave. Often this could even be 8. It might have been 8 years or 8 months that you've been. It takes a long time to stack up all these cups and get this whole thing happening together like this. And you know, it's hard to walk away from, and you don't know what's out there. You know, it's like better the hell you know than the hell you don't know, right? But this turmoil takes a toll. You can't stay in this constant mode of fighting and combativeness. And so for some of you, this could be a big relationship, although I'm not showing a relationship breaking up per se, but the fact that the Justice card is here. And this is some of the good stuff here. I want to say, and maybe you do have to, you know, just get legal people involved. because you're banging your head against the wall trying to fight this, whatever this is. It's not really working. So Justice, maybe you do have to get a lawyer, or Hermit also can be a lawyer or wise counsel. It's wise counsel whether within yourself or an outside individual. Maybe you're like, well, I don't need a lawyer. We're gonna work this out ourselves. Well, you'll be doing this for 8 more years or 8 more months. You don't need that. Come on. Justice, you may have to actually take legal action or, threaten to or something. See, because the minute that Justice shows up here, all the cards over here are like, oh, nice. 10 of rods in reverse. Oh, this load's lifted off my back. And more importantly, Justice in the upright position says justice will go in your favor, and 6 of rods confirms that you would be the victor in this. To the victor goes the spoils. And I do see some kind of new financial thing happening for a lot of you. A new beginning in money takes a load off your back, and 6 of rods is triumph and victory. Usually this isn't against just one opponent, though. Usually this is a competitive thing. This is like a lot of people are out for this job, but I got it. Or a lot of people are vying for this raise or position, but I'm the one who gets chosen or picked. So there's something going on there that you could be turning your attention to, a new beginning, and not keep dredging up all this old stuff. Because you could carry this on for 8 more months, but then you're still going to end up walking away. And the only thing you're going to gain for the next 8 months is going to be a bunch more stress and stuff that you don't need. Stress. This is stress. Agitation, irritation, aggravation. So let's avoid all that if possible. Let's try to kill them with kindness. And let's, in the meantime, be looking for a new avenue, because that could be available for a lot of you. This could be your boss at work. Emperor in reverse could be somebody or a real difficult client that you have no choice but having to listen to them. And then you can just, okay, quietly listen to them and do what they say, but secretly be over here looking for another job or something. That could be another thing, okay? Let's take a look here. The first thing that's happening in the chart is the full moon on the 6th of November in the sign of Taurus in your 2nd house. So some kind of money thing can be coming to a head, can be culminating. Some light can be shine on this money situation or whatever you're dealing with here. So there's money is emphasized there. And then the second thing that's happening on the 22nd of November is the new moon in your 7th, 8th, 9th house. Long distance travel, foreigners, higher education, things like that. The higher mind. So it's like taking the high road sometimes, getting out of the trenches, like the reading was showing. Like, don't be so down in the trenches and fighting, and taking the high road. Or enlisting, I think it does rule law too, legal and law. Could be enlisting a lawyer. Some of you might have to just go ahead and talk to a lawyer. Okay, let me go ahead and we're going to change over to the animal. I would take that, but there's a whole group of cards here. I'm only going to take one. And Great Spirit, please show us the card for the animal totem energy for Aries for the month of, this is it right here, 2014 November, fireflies, or we call them lightning bugs. I love these guys. It's so magical. At night I go out at dusk and dawn and they're out there. I have tons of them out in the yard here. Not so much now because it's turning into fall, but they're so magical. And I'm going to look it up more, but I know that they have, in my mind, the connection to the fairy realm and the fae. As always, if you're interested in animal totems, you could totally look it up on your own and get more information that way. And also, I offer a really cool report if you're into animal totems. If you have ever looked on my order page, it's based on Native American animal totems and astrology, and you could order that as well. But I'll be back in a minute to give you my little take on these firefly or lightning bugs, so I'll be back in a sec. Since childhood, I have been enthralled by the magical lights of the firefly or lightning bugs. When you see the lightning bugs on a summer evening, you can be sure that the fairies are nearby. The light of the firefly is unique to each one and is used to attract a mate. This reminds us that we are sending out our own individual waveforms that can attract or repel others around us. Okay, before we go, I want to make sure I tell everybody about my book, Tarot in the Modern World. If you're using these videos to kind of help you learn tarot, well, this would be like the study guide, okay? It gives I give upright and reverse positions, easy to understand, And I also give how it means accompanied by other cards. So that's kind of gets you on the path of really doing a whole reading as I do when I relating the cards to each other as I do in the videos. Also, don't forget to check out the Tapestry of Life mandalas, or tantras, I think I'm going to be calling them from now on. It's this beautiful art that I make. It's based on your chart. It is a labor of love. It takes me a long time to do these, but it's just such a beautiful thing, and no two are alike. It's totally like a picture of your soul, you might want to say. And also check out some of my other channels. You know, besides the Tarot Rock and Roll Prophetess channel I have here, I do have a couple other channels. One that includes a lot of my original music and me as a keyboard player, which I've been doing for years and years. And then secondly, the Learning Songs for Kids, which has all sorts of children's videos that I wrote the music and I do the animation, and you know, it's just like a whole thing. It's Learning Songs for Kids, with featuring the Green Glen Gang, which you know, they are crusaders for the environment. I've been drawing and creating these guys for years and years and years, and I want to get them out there. And secondly, I have some holiday music. If anybody would like to record any of my songs, I would be thrilled to have that happen as well. Thank you again for watching my videos and liking and commenting and sharing. I really enjoy all your feedback. Thank you so much for donating. You know, by donating, that gives me incentive to keep going forward with these free readings every month and bringing them to you free of charge on YouTube. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.